Hello and welcome back to the Book of Hours. As you can see, we did a bit annoyingly. For some reason, it wasn't recording. I don't know how long for, but fortunately, you didn't miss too much. I kind of what did I do? I was basically we had a memory of Forge. Ignore this lesson. I'll explain that in a bit. We had a memory of Forge and our metal. So I just went through every skill, save for I think Pearl and Tide, Insects and Nectars, and some other one, other languages. There's like 3 that I didn't check, but I checked all of the others to see if they offered something with Forge 5 recipe. They didn't. Nothing of interest was found. And then I committed the Forge to the Forge memory and stuff into here just to make some bitter black salts. I also made an amethyst ampule, which we'll get to in a bit. However, we also passed the test on this book, Bancroft Diaries. It's interesting. I might reread that at some point. It gave us 1 lesson in hieroglyphics, and yeah, that was about it. There wasn't too much in there. It was some nice lore about how Franklin taught percussants to juggle and arranged for Mantis spirits to have a grape fetching race, who can fetch grapes the fastest, sort of thing. And he tried to use, I think, fireworks to woo the rose witch Fiona Ashiri, but she refused his advances. And then after that, he kind of just felt a bit sad. Anyway, next up, when we have this, and we have this down here, which I was about to start reading, starting to read, and then I realised that it wasn't recording, quite annoyingly. Anyway, Christopher Illipoy left Strathcoyne household to study theology at the University of Perugia in Italy. For 4 years, since his adoption from a Bristol orphanage, Illipoy served as Strathcoyne's pupil and protege. But his relationship with this austere and secretive man was always complicated. His journal confides, "I still think Fraser's intentions are good, certainly he agrees, but I never understood the final goal of his investigations. He was never prepared to enlighten me, and good intentions or not, I can no longer bear this dream of eyes. We have agreed to part almost amicably." Okay. Illipoy left Perugia in 1909 without completing his degree. He had long lost interest in his studies, and the latter half of the journal is concerned with his studies of Umbrian folk songs and notes towards his own compositions, which are of widely varying quality. One of the better ones, In the Marshes of Night, suggests he visited the site of the old lake Venus near Ottuccio. Sure. Cool. We have gained a cheerful ditty and a lesson, strings and songs. Ooh, a new lesson. New chord. The cheerful ditty. Do we already have cheerful ditty, or is that a new song? Looks like a new song. Perugian Diaries. Cheerful ditty, and that is 2 heart, 1 sky. We will collect that, and we can immediately make use of that. As for this pyroglyphics, I don't think we need to boost it up. Yeah, we don't. It's already been committed. Chandlery doesn't really come into effect with power strengths. We have a more powerful lantern and we have a more powerful forge, so it's kind of where it is for now. We will instead commit this to something lantern or forge related. What do we have that hasn't been committed? Watchman's Paradoxes haven't. Illumination, Nyctodromy, Birdsong and Hushery are still only at first level. Not sure we have anything that can work that. Not sure we have anything that lesson can push towards that. Can this be committed? I guess our language can be committed if we yeah, if we empowered it enough. I don't see why I would want to empower it too much, since it's a language we can't craft with it. And the odds of it coming in useful for reading a high level book that we need a language for is slim, should we say. So, what was it again? Hushery and Birdsong. There's Birdsong. So we've committed Leaves and Thorns. Path of the Pilgrim. Nope, doesn't have anything. Hill Stories. Sea Stories. And then Hushery. I don't think we can use that to get a level 2 in a Birdsong or Hushery related skill. So instead we will probably strengthen something. Either an Ink of Revelation or an Ink of... Nope, I've Ink of Revelation. What else can we strengthen? We can bolster Bells and Braziers again. Why we'd want to, I don't really know. It's been committed already. That's been committed. What hasn't been committed? That one hasn't. Effective against Theoplasmic Contamination. Door and wall, can't do anything with. Or we're not looking to do anything with at this time. Maybe this one? Sure, or failing that. I don't think... Yeah, that's committed, that's committed, that's committed, and that's just kind of weak. Watchman's Paradoxes... It doesn't sound like an interesting skill, and I kind of... I look at skills based on how interesting they sound. Watchman's Paradoxes... Lantern and Sky. We have Lantern and Sky for days. Let's get some edge. So, we will need a memory of something. Either edge or forge for that. Amethyst ampule, we will add that to our... Oop, we're way too far out. Our shed down here, I think. I say that. Put it there, cool. Go in the middle? It can. Cool. Awesome. So we have two kind of weak books that we're going to just chuck down here. I think Bancroft Diaries also produces a cheerful ditty because when we drew it, we had no other memories on the table, but both of them completed at once. I think because as I've said recently, this is a unique thing since it's got a blue nameplate, so it can only exist once at a time. What can we do with a cheerful ditty, I wonder? Some heart. And sky. Heart and sky. What do we have with heart that I'm getting? Edicts liminal? Inquentions and quellings. For a scholar level recipe, provide 10. There's potential here for apprentice level heart recipe. Provide 5. That, yep, cool. Can you be helpful? No. Didn't mean that to sound mean, but you know. It's a thing. We can't exalt the midwife with any more heart, it seems. There's a remains trait about it, which is interesting. Good to keep in mind. Anyway, we have the midwife and enough time to offer you, I'm guessing, can only benefit from one in a day. Maybe able to find or craft more powerful beverages after a time. So we need to just like fill you full of vegetables. I imagine they like take some home for the husband or something. We're not just giving them just an ungodly amount of food. But to be fair, that is all we feed for chicken. So yeah. Another leaf. Ooh, strings and songs. That has heart. Do we need heart? No, we... what? Lesson hieroglyphics. Yeah, birdsong. Interesting. Well, for now at least, I think we can continue whatever the hell we were doing. Midwife, you have received as much as we're gonna give you. And now, where do we want? Here? Or here? I've been putting this off for way too long. I like the idea of progressing this, but honestly I think if we don't, we never will, you know? Oh well. Bit of exalts. And a book. What's this one? The Other Eye of the Serpent, in which the heresiarch, the person, attempts to resolve the mystery of lightning. Signifer considers lightning to be the divination, the connection of the joined serpent. The serpent's eye is said to be the sun, but as the division and connection, it must have a second eye. The serpent's eye is said to be the sun, but as the division and connection, it must have a second eye. Alright. Signifer considers and rejects 3 times the hypothesis that the moon is the serpent's other eye, insisting that it and the sun do not share a nature, that this, as much as the serpent's business, is what got him burned by the church. He proposes that the serpent's teeth are towers, that the serpent's mouth is a gate, that the serpent is the devourer of yeast, and therefore that the serpent's other eye is amber. Signifer was a crack addict. What the fuck was he on? Hang on. Brain. Figure this out. There has to be something here. It's a book 10. So the serpent's teeth are towers. The serpent's mouth is a gate. The serpent is the devourer of yeast. I don't know the fate of yeast, but I've forgotten it. And therefore the serpent's other eye is amber. He's talking about amber. I've forgotten the significance of amber. I don't know. We have amber down here, don't we? Atlantic amber. For now, I don't see much relevance in this text, other than we have more anbari and lapidary. Neat. I say neat. Once again, it's a skill we've already committed, but we'll put it elsewhere. Memory of a pattern. That was the other serpent. Memory of pattern. We see that a lot. That's okay. Cool. Collect all that. And we can throw that book down here, sure. Okay, we got some memories. We have some lessons. So forge. We were thinking of something with Meniscate, Reflections, Forge. We can bolster with all of these lessons. We can bolster that up to like rank 4. Interesting. Rank 4 in either illumination. We currently only need rank 3 in that, or rank 4 in preservation. We again need rank 3 in that. It's something at least. Should we do that? We'll get up to rank 3 and then we can see either option available to us. The other lesson we will figure out another time. What do we care more about? Lantern or sky for things? Boosting. What hasn't been committed? String and songs hasn't been committed. That'd be birdsong, so we'd be able to put that into birdsong with a lesson of Anbari and Lapidary. Can we do that now with Trist? No. We would need something with effort. Yeah, we just don't have the effort required. Meniscate. Well, you can't do that either. Trist, why are you always useless? Maybe I'm being harsh on it, but let's read a book with Trist. There we go. I forgot about the tool parcel. It's in our list. and we will get to it at some point. Can I fit that in there? Come on. I just want to... There we go. I get the feeling Numa isn't far off. I don't know when Numa is. Now I have an idea of the book's nature and its contents. Prophecies of Glory. Religious and patriotic fables collected or composed by William Gore. History of Lantern. Neat. We would happily read a book on Lantern mysteries, I think. And by happily I of course mean we don't really need... Well, we can need some Lantern. If it's new ones, if it's the same existing ones, they're kind of already accounted for. That one isn't even Lantern. Ah. Can memory lessons go in here? Kind of, but not really. Cool. What are we doing? We have new year, new me. It's spring. Would you look at that? How are the blossoms? Yellow? White? Even? That's good. So, current affairs. Someone's going to be turning up. And also, yearly stipend. We're going to get paid. Anything over here? I don't think so. Yes. Lessons. Let's read lessons. I just noticed we still have that there. Chonic Theoplasm. That's not infected. Can you... and spreads to nearby objects. Well, it's not been spreading, so either it only spreads to specific objects, or it's lying. So yeah. What the hell are we doing? We are getting some memories to boost. Strings and songs needs one memory for that. We can get a cheerful ditty, why not? You know that'll work. Cheerful ditty comes from, I'm pretty sure, Bancroft Diaries. I'm gonna try Bancroft because it didn't show us one before. I'm gonna get rid of Trist, so I don't have to rely on it again. And what else are we bolstering? What was it again? Miniscate reflections, forge or edge things. Some containment, what does that give? Yeah, that gives some forge technically, it gives some knock, but yeah. Memory of pattern and Vincent's minglings. Memory of foresight, so we can do both of those. There with that, and then throw that into there with Arab. Yeah. Do we want to try and upgrade any of these or keep them numerous? Probably keep them numerous. For strings and songs we will need a Fost. For Miniscate reflections we're gonna need... Ooh. No, we're okay. We need Shapt and Arab for that. Shapt has Forge, so we're okay. Springtime. I want to see what... How do we get beeswax out of here? Like I don't care about honey at this time. Got loads of honey. We want beeswax. Throw that in and that. Honey or beeswax if I'm careful. We have something with stronger scale? We do. Okay. Give it a try. And then we'll try with the other one, because I really want beeswax. Who do we have in the inn? Huh? We need a... Why don't we need soul for that? In spring, the local miners often travel to the Feast of Lights below. If one breaks his journey at the Sweet Bones, a shilling will buy his labour for a day. Miners offer scale, forge and a little moon. Alternatively, add a soul card to find any rarer guests who might be seeking employment. Okay. So we just know we'll get a miner out of this. And we don't need to throw in a soul card. What do we have and what do we need? Forge. We've used our metal. Scale. I'm going to give this a try because I'm curious. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of it, but I want to see if I was just being dumb and I've never noticed that before. I promised this, so I will do this. And I kind of want to keep digging around the moor. I never remember what I get in springtime. So, yeah, hills and hollow. Over here. That. Sure. Edict's viable. That's something. Sunny! What does that offer us? We have a few things that need a lantern. We can go chat to the rector about it. Why do we have that kept there? To learn a skill, so doesn't matter. Topic. We don't need a topic, we're just gonna bring them along. Miner's assistants. Thus they more or less ruled themselves with the help of their wild Celtic temperament, made wilder by the hardness of their lives and the truly ghastly conditions under which they worked. With all this, it is not to be wondered why the Tinners acquired the reputation of being scarcely human, but it must be remembered that among them at all times were those whose characters could stand comparison with the best of men. L. Russell, Muirhead. So you have 112. That's something. It's a lot weaker than the 444, but we know what we get from that before we don't have to use the soul card. It's something. What can we make use of? So scale 2, 3 if we throw in a tool. We got a scale 2, right? Yeah, the hourglass. Let's assume 4-5 from a memory. Still quite a ways off of health card. One scale. I'd rather try for the beeswax. Food. What scale food do we have? I doubt we have many because. Oh wait, we got cuckoo honey, which is a lot of everything. Pickled pilchards, sure. Hang on. That is food. Do we have a beverage? Tea? No. More of those. Give me a sec. Strathcoin whiskey. So hang on, 2 from that. 2 from base of 4. 5 from serpent. 6, 7 from a memory, and hang on, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. We need some food to give to. Which might be doable. Pickled pilchards can be done. So we need that. Where is it? Where'd it go? No. Here. That. The hourglass and a memory. So we're going to have to commit something to that. Sure. And let's find a scale memory. Singlefoot songs. What the hell is a singlefoot song? That one there. Where can we commit this? Up here? It didn't want to go. Grab that. Bring it down here. Throw it in there. And sure. Alright. Fost, we are talking to Rector, I believe. Yearly stipend, iron spintria, and £1 note. Lovely. That's nearly done. That's what the Fost is. Sunny goes to him. So Fost and Sunny is 5. Rector has 2, so 7. 8 from here, or 9 if we want to throw in one of those. And then food or beverage? Because I don't think 8 or 9... Well, 9 gets us into one room, which is okay. Let's try and brew some coffee. How do we do that? Fireplace? Do we need the fireplace? If I cast an object into the fire, it will be transformed, destroyed, lost. Bring water to boil. Permit the portent here to express itself. So that is 1 lantern. Sure. Anything else here that has a lantern? We have dandelion wine. We have lapidtic tincture, which isn't a drink. Got some food. And just a load of coffee packets, it seems. Let's try and brew some coffee. Cool, we have you. We need to talk to you about whiskey. Yeah. We have a lot of things just happened. Let's begin with this. Dr. Serena Blackwood, she's back, I believe. We've seen her before. A one-time librarian of Hush House, one-time librarian of the Invisible Serapeum in Alexandria. Good to know she's returned for something else. Why was she here before? She was here before, right? But she had an interest in the The previous one was scale or winter. That's scale or sky. Interesting. We found a dark marrow. I'll put that just above our golden marrow. Okay, we have them. In Brunkrug, they take marrows seriously. This is a marrow with secrets. A pale marrow. Well, we have quite a collection of marrows. We have Rector. Good to meet you. We have a memory of a pattern, which we totally remember what we're doing with there. Dawn Lion coffee. That's nice. So how's that? That's different. Dawn Lion. 1 forge, 1 lantern, 1 rose. 1 forge, 2 lantern, 1 scale. Eh? Okay. It's different now. Might as well serve some. Fuck. Did we accidentally double up on a memory? Senses minglings. Memory of foresight. Eh? There should be a memory. Hang on. Do we have a memory of foresight somewhere else? We do. Oh, okay. Bollocks. Could have sworn that would have been cheerful duty. Why didn't it come up last time then? Unfortunately I wasn't recording it, but when we first read this book, it didn't give us a memory. So I figured it had to be the other one. Same as Cheerful Ditty from the other book. Because that was the only other memory we had on the board. No, we didn't. Did we? We had... yeah, we had the memory of foresight that we used to make bitter black salts out of. Well, that's a bit of a pain, but no matter. We can still boost Meniscate reflections. We just need to leave behind one of those. So we'll start with that. What do we need? Oh, it was a forge thing. Arab works. Sure. We might be spreading ourselves a bit too thin. Savage Hymn. That is for the miner. Serena Blackwood, good to meet you. Interested in Forge and Lantern. Well, like, what languages? Fusion, Aramaic, Latin. Yep. We know all of those. Should I just? Interested in Forge or Lantern? Was it her or maybe it was Serena Blackwood? Maybe it was someone else who turned up. I guess. Maybe. Point is, she's going to have to wait a while because we have a lot of people today. You need a Savage Hymn. Yeah. We're using him to get into here. And then lastly, he'll need a tool. Cool, we have that. We want to throw more of that in, however we are missing another memory tips. What can we do? We don't need the FOSS today, since that's now gonna have to wait a day. So we can throw a memory of foresight in. That one is memory of foresight. Yes. Yeah, we're definitely sure it's not a memory pattern or something else done. If I can find the bloody thing. Is it Vincent's Minglings? Yeah, it looks like that brain. Yes, Emery Foresight. Okay. Meanwhile, 17 slab. More rocks. Contraband flotsam. Sure. That's alright. A Dawn Lion coffee, which we can give to the rector. Where do I want to put this? Put this down. Put it down. There. There. And honey. There. I didn't read what that said, but I would like to attempt again, because it says, if you're careful. And I'd like to be careful. Try that. Honey or beeswax if I'm careful. Well, that's a lot of nectar, so maybe. Horrible noise. Well, not the best noise, I don't know. Maybe you like it if you like bees. We have the miner needs one final. Yep, we're just gonna threaten him with a very threatening sand timer. We have him, and he's gonna get to work in there. Meanwhile, the rector, and we're probably a bit tight on time for him. We have that. We have Sunny, put him on 7. We have Dawnline Coffee, put him on 9. And we might be able to get him to 12. I'm thinking there's that, and food, maybe? If we have time. The limiting factor here is daylight. Like, we'd run out of day. So 9, 10 or 12 lantern is good enough. We should be able to get him to 9. Emery Foresight, we're happy with. We're going to throw that under here. With that, that, and some effort. The shaft we kept. Okay. You have been spoken to. How's the weather, eh? Fucking honey again, eh? How do I be careful? I don't know how to be careful. I guess it might be a luck of the draw sort of thing. If so, we can only just keep trying. I'm going to put the rock down in the rock collection. That was the staircase opening. We will look at that in a bit. First, Meniscate Reflections. Without is purified, within is erased. It is a level 3, so we can have a look at the options available to us with that. If it will let us... God damn it, we can't. There we go. That would give us some health. What might be? Dream of a city of perfect balance. There can be no perfect balance without outside dream. Meditate on the hour named Meniscate, whose light distinguishes the possible for the real from the real. Let the city remain unbuilt. Let the perfection of certainty of eternity be preserved. It needs to go up here. That'd give us more Fost. Dream of a city of perfect balance. There can be no perfect balance outside dream. Meditate on the hour named Meniscate, whose light is cast in dreams, but we see even in the wake. Build the city in the heart of her domain, in the house of the moon. Be illuminated. Okay. I think we're going to go for the health. Because we got a load of Fost, to be honest. We should probably look at if we can upgrade Fost plus plus, or plus plus Fost, whatever. Or Do we need more health? I'd like more health, honestly. More health cards mean more farming and acquiring of resources that way. Plus health. Or regular health as well. It's a really tough decision, I'll be honest, because Frost is quite useful for us. Even low tier Frost is usually good for whenever we need a recipe done. Health, I guess we just... Why would... Do I have a coin nearby? Oh, a dice. What's it got on this dice? Cool. Is that or that? There. It was that. This one it is. Health. Cool. What can we do? If we went for fast, we could have... No, we couldn't have. I was going to say we could have learned that skill, but we don't have memory for it. Cool. What else are we doing? Just crack that open, why not? Rector, make sure you have your tea. So that looks like the dirtiest mug we have to offer him. I don't know if it's supposed to be mold green or if that's just something about it. Anyway. Here we have a staircase. Anything interesting here? Backstairs, the secret artery of the house. All those abbots and barons and all the crowds of retainers needed their chamber pots emptying and their boots cleaning. These are the stairs that the boots and the chamber pots went up and down. They were notoriously cramped and treacherous. It was a rare year some poor scullion didn't crack an ankle. It was the Suppression Bureau, at very long last, who remodeled the stairs and put in electric lights. And people say the Suppression Bureau never did Hutch House any good. Well, lepidoptery. Fuck that. Heart-centric display thingy. And a grail-centric. So, a collection of insects with unusual characteristics. Cool. Is that a mobility? No, that's just a skirting board. I was thinking, like, is that one of those, like, a frame for a stair lift? But no. I guess there's no way down? Unless there is, and maybe we're just crazy. Or maybe we just didn't... We ignored the stairs for so long we never got to see if there was a staircase up and down. Although that's where I put the refill in, and there is paper. Look at it stacked there. It works, so it's staying there. Anyway. I think we're going to leave it off here for today. We've made progress. We've acquired another element of the soul to add to our growing collection. We might consider upgrading a few things. We've learned some lessons, and was it this episode or the previous one where we learned about the inks? I think it was the previous one. Speaking of, I need to replace my Sky Ghoul. But yeah, next episode I think we will take stock of our books, try and see what we can with regards to pushing out beyond this inner circle of wisdom. You know, we got a certain way out here. We're up to 3 ethistry, and we can start to push out into 4. Glass blowing is kind of, we've committed it there, but we had to, in a way. Insects and nectars, again, has already been committed. I don't know if we can uncommit skills, I don't think so. But, yeah. We need to find more skills. It feels like everything, all of the interesting ones, we've already committed and kind of restricted ourselves in that, you know, inks seem pretty relevant in terms of that is a skill we want to make ink. So it would have been nice to have it at high level, although we don't really need to have it at high level because it's already been committed. And yeah, rambling, crazy nonsense. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, peace.